Fun little bike though, fun little bike. Hey there, welcome to Trekopolis. In this video, I'm sharing my experience with the BMW G310R. BMW Motorrad hosts these events, they're called demo days, and I was fortunate enough to visit one this past weekend. Motorrad is German for motorcycle. In German, it's pronounced BMW Motorrad. At least I think that was pretty close. So let's check out this bike in action. I recently attended one of their local demo events. If you have a motorcycle endorsement and you wear the appropriate gear, you can ride any bike you want, and they had plenty to choose from. You can pre-register before the event to save time on processing when you get there. I took advantage of this opportunity and I was able to ride two different models. In this video, we'll explore the 2022 G310R. You gonna go? Okay. I'll go behind you.
Got it. Okay, this is the worst year I've ever shot on, I think.
The G310R is a 313cc water-cooled single-cylinder 4-stroke engine. Retailing for about $5,000, it's considered BMW's entry-level roadster motorcycle. The spirited 313cc water-cooled engine produces 34 horsepower at 9250 RPM with about 20 foot-pounds of torque at 7500 RPM. BMW has a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on any new motorcycle or scooter and is completely transferable. Compression ratio is 10.9 to 1 with electronic fuel injection and a 6-speed gearbox. Fuel economy hovers around 64 miles per gallon, fitted with a 2.9 gallon tank and a 0.25 gallon reserve. BMW mentions the unconventional cylinder head, which is rotated 180 degrees so the center of gravity is towards the front wheel, allowing for better control. Standard seat height is 30.9 inches with optional low-high seat configurations. Color schemes are Sport, Passion, Triple Black, where the Sport theme is racing inspired, similar to its big brother, the S1000RR. Other optional accessories from BMW include a luggage rack, top cases, heated grips, 12-volt outlet with USB socket, decals, and much more. The G310R is fitted with 17-inch cast aluminum wheels, disc brakes, and ABS. They also have a 3-year roadside assistance program with unlimited miles, so be sure to read what that entails on their website. The G310R weighs in a fit 362 pounds, but actually feels much lighter. Now, who would be interested in a bike like this? If you're considering a smaller commuter bike that is light, agile, very sporty, this may be worth a look because at a $5,000 price point, it's not going to drain your wallet. And let's not forget the German engineering behind the bike. Interestingly enough, BMW began by manufacturing aircraft engines through World War I. The Motorrad factory is in Berlin, Germany, and produces all their motorbikes except for the G310 series, which actually comes out of the India plant. But the bike is developed in Munich. BMW has produced motorcycles since 1923, the first one being the Boxer engine R32, and still uses the flat twin Boxer configurations on some bikes. The G310R could be a great starter bike for anyone considering a motorcycle or wanting to upgrade from a lower CC engine. BMW states the maximum speed is around 88 miles per hour, so this bike would be fairly comfortable at maintaining highway speeds in the United States and ideal for local commuting. First impressions on the bike immediately painted a smile on my face as throttle response was spirited along with smooth and effortless clutch process. That's probably due to the slipper clutch technology, which was interesting at first to get used to because it doesn't take much movement to engage the clutch. You're getting up to about, 55, you get a little vibration when you get higher RPMs, but that's pretty much noted for any small bike like this, but not too bad. I'm in 5th gear now. Plenty of torque, plenty of throttle, 5th gear. Not sure what the top speed of this would be. Definitely not going to find out today. So I'm at what, 60, 7,000, 6,000 RPM, 5th gear. But thanks to BMW for putting this little Moto Expo on today. Demo, they call it, Moto Demo. This is really cool. This is in Middletown, Ohio. And I learned about it through the motorcycle club, that the meetup group that I belong to. That's how I got word of it. I don't know if they do this every year or not, but this is really cool. You could come out here, and of course you have to have your full endorsement for your license, and you can sign up and demo a lot of their bikes, anything you really want. They got some 1800s and everything. I like downshifting because I like to know what gear I'm in. It just kind of helps a lot of people just don't do that. They brake and they'll get right in the 1st gear. It's a preference, but I kind of like the downshift. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, this clutch is sensitive. Kind of hard to find where the turn signals are. There we go. Looks like some windy roads here. So you guys better, check with your local dealerships around your city and stuff, because they might have demo days like this. This is of course through BMW, but I'm gonna check around too. I didn't even know these things even were a thing until I saw that little post from the Greater Cincinnati Motorcyclist meetup group. They talked about the BMW demo day, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Probably gonna do this every year if they have it. I like the feel of this tank where your legs are right up against it. Forgot to do the kill the signal. It happens to the best of us. It's like almost like when you're gripping this thing, the turn signal, see how your thumb comes down? It's almost like it should be, I don't know, Just hard to, just different, that's all. I keep missing it. I gotta look all the time until I get used to it. Yeah, yeah. This clutch, you just barely have to, I'm talking like a 1/4 inch maybe, it starts kicking in gear. Are we gonna go? Let's go. See if you guys get your motorcycle endorsement like I kind of pressed on a couple videos ago before this. You can do things like this, because in order to ride this bike for the BMW demo, you have to prove that you have an endorsement, and since this was actually a demo bike from the dealership, a true demo, I had to fill out my insurance stuff, so I have to have my, you have to have insurance of course, but it's a lot of fun. Just, you know, having an endorsement just opens up a lot of opportunity for things like this. Plus it's a lot of fun to do these kind of things. So get your endorsement if you don't have it. And we are back. You can see there's a lot of different bikes and you can ride. There's some like 1800s, and I think I might try that 1800. That the R18 looks cool. Yep, really cool, really cool.
Did you have to rev the hell out of it to get it going?
It's not too bad. I'm just trying to see if this is a, can't tell if it's a neutral. There we go.
You look like you have fun on it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It does rev pretty high.
Yeah.
Those smaller bikes tend to do that.
Yeah, you can't see the RPMs, huh?
You know, that was a real fun little bike to ride. And if you're in the market for something quick, agile, great throttle response, you may want to check this bike out. Again, at the $5,000 price point, that's certainly not going to break your wallet, especially for a BMW. I'd say the top 3 things that stood out to me were looks, handling, and just the fun factor. The G310R is certainly a head turner. It's one of the slickest bikes I've seen in a long time. So remember, I said I rode 2 bikes at this BMW demo event. Next up will be the classic heritage bike, the R9T. That's a 1,170cc boxer engine. So thanks for watching and be safe out there.